Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're here back with my truck. We are in the process of fixing this. If you guys haven't seen the first video, make sure to go back and watch that. This is the part 2 of that video. We're gonna go through, clean up all the tack welds, straighten things out, get ready for new parts. We're gonna be doing some straightening out in this corner before we start welding. Gonna clean up everything, shave off all these little weld tabs, shave that down, pull that glue out of there. New parts we got over here. If you guys remember, we talked about the core support and we got the apron. This is the new one, this is the old one. We're gonna swap out the parts that we're gonna be reusing back onto this one once this one's already tacked, welded on top of the truck. Let's take a look at this damaged area. You guys can see from the backside, you can see how really damaged that was. A bend in here and another bend down here, big dent in here. And those two areas on this side that got mushed together. So it got hit, but also got bent down inwards and more to the right side. Just for comparison, this is what it should look like. It's nice and square, no damage in there compared to this one over here. So there's that. We're gonna install this, clean it up, prep it. I don't know if I can get to the hood today, but we're gonna definitely try. Get the radiator, the new fender, and get some coolant. Let's get to it. Right, we got that cleaned up, got it all straightened out, ready to go. Just set that down right there like that. We got that prepared. We got this side cleaned up, straightened out a little bit. Now we're gonna go over here to the truck portion of the project, where we're gonna do the same exact thing that we did on the core support. We're gonna start out by taking off all these axis tacks, which is pretty cool because it gives you a little bit more material to work with. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna remove the rest of the glue so we're not burning anything when we're gonna do the welding. Got a couple of things we're gonna need to adjust here and there. Take off all this glue here and start bending pieces back in place. We're gonna set the core support onto the frame here. That way we know exactly where it needs to be. We're gonna check out the fitment. We're gonna see how it sits. We're gonna probably need to replace the hood to be able to see how it actually comes all together. We're gonna leave the hood till the last moment because we have this cool strut on here and it's actually been helping us this whole time because we don't have a little piece to hold anything up with. Let's get back to work. Alright guys, check this out. It's looking awesome. Everything's coming together. I'm pretty happy with the way it's lining up right now. Everything looks really great. As far as like minor adjustments here and there, you can see that everything lines up. You can even see like the OEM locations where the paint was. Everything lines up nicely. We got the holes to line up. Does need a little bit of movement there, but we got the mounts in place. Everything's looking good. We're gonna install those bolts just to make sure it's all firm in place, and then we're gonna continue from there. You guys might be looking at this corner and being like, what is going on over there? But I left it like that on purpose, so that way we can fit this and see which way it needs to be adjusted. I'm actually gonna start working on this corner, make it a little bit tighter, so that way when we put it all together, we're gonna clamp it down, tack it down, and get it all seated. And you can see all the gaps look good, so that's that. Everything's sitting pretty much where it needs to be. Let's get back to it. I'm gonna start adjusting little things here. So stay tuned, let's get this thing finished. getting kind of a weird gap here. So right now I'm gonna take off this fender as well. We gotta unscrew the back side of the hood, and we're gonna shift it over to the side slightly. And same thing over here, I'm getting a pretty big gap, so this part needs to come over more to this side, but everything else looks pretty good. You can see how it lines up. I'm gonna toss this on just to check on the gaps. Fenders look pretty good. I'm trying to do like the gaps here. You can see it sort of lines up here, so it's just approximate gaps set, but they still have a little bit more adjustment room. I'm gonna go through and adjust them later once it's all set up, but yeah, you can kind of see that there's a bigger gap towards the end and a smaller gap out there. And basically we need to unscrew the back side and the front side of this two bolts on each side, and then we'll bring it over to the driver's side to match it up better. Then once that's on, we're gonna put the grill on. Probably not gonna put the headlights on just because we're already gonna be able to tell with the grill how everything is spacing out, and we'll see where we get or what happens from there. Let's keep going. Alright guys, check it out, check it out. It's looking good. Got the hood on, the fenders on, the grill. On the door side, it matches up perfectly. There's no problems over there. The fender itself looks like it maybe needs to come up just a little bit higher, so when we start welding it, we're going to make the adjustments on the base. We're now eyeballing it. This side looks perfect. You guys can see the gap on this one. There's no more adjusting. That's it. That side is ready to weld. I'm probably going to call it a day, but this is what progress we've made. Hey guys, so if you made this far in the video, I personally thank you for watching my videos. This is the second video that we have on this channel, so if you guys haven't seen the first one, make sure to go back and watch that one. We're gonna have a third one coming up because this is just a little bit bigger than I expected, but we are running out of time right now. We're gonna save this for a different day. Next time we're gonna be doing some welding. We're gonna be putting the rest of the parts on there. We're gonna put a radiator on there, gonna put some coolant. We're gonna get that thing running. We're getting really close, and I'm super excited to get this back on the road. So join me, tune in, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button, hit the little notification bell, so that way as soon as this video is up, you guys are the first to know. Thank you, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching. Peace.